Okay, we're going to take a step back from solids and we're going to talk about area of polygons because we're going to use these areas of polygons to find surface area and volumes of solids. All right, so we're going to talk about specifically rhombus, kites, and trapezoids. So first, to find the area of a rhombus or a kite, you use the exact same formula, and you take 1/2 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So you multiply the two diagonals and take half of it, whether it is a rhombus or a kite. So looking at our first figure here, this happens to be a rhombus. So we are going to use area equals 1/2 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. And my diagonal 1 is 12 and my diagonal 2 is 9. So I'm just going to plug those numbers into my formula, use my calculator, and I get that the area of this polygon, this rhombus, is 54 units squared. And you have to be very careful about that when you're doing area. It's units squared. Now let's look at our second figure. This is a kite. And we know from a kite that what am I trying to say? One of the diagonals bisects the other one, so it's 7 and 7. So one diagonal is 18 and one diagonal is 14. So I'm going to use my formula, 1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So I have 1/2 times 14 times 18, and again, plugging in my calculator, I get that this kite has an area of 126 units squared. Now, the last figure that we need to know how to find the area of is a trapezoid. And we have a formula for the area of a trapezoid. It is 1/2 times the sum of the bases times the height of the trapezoid. And the height of the trapezoid is always the distance between, the perpendicular distance between the two bases. All right, and so let's use this. Okay, here's our first trapezoid. It has two bases, one of 4, one of 9, and it has a height of 6 feet. So I'm going to use our area equals 1/2 times the sum of my bases times my height. I'm going to call 4B1, 9B2, does not matter which one you call which, and my height is 6. Plug them into my formula, use my calculator, and I get that the area of this trapezoid is 39 feet squared. Now, the second figure is a little bit different in that they've given us the area, and we want to find the length of our second base here. So I'm going to call 7 base 1 and B2. And again, our height is the perpendicular distance between those bases, which is 4. So instead of A, I'm going to put 38 because my area is 38. I'm going to put 7 for B1, and I'm just going to put B for B2. And I'm going to replace H with my height of 4. And now I'm going to work backwards. First, I'm going to take 1/2 times 4, simplify on the left-hand side, and that'll give me 2. And then I'm going to get rid of that 2 by dividing by 2. And then I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides, and I get that my base, B2, is 12 feet. Now notice it's not 12 feet squared because this is just a length. All right, you're going to do a little bit of practice finding area of these polygons, so I think you're ready to do that.